Sri Aurobindo Mira, open my mind, my heart, my life to your light, your love, your power. In all things may I see the divine. Om, 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 Ma, 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 Ma. Namaste, good evening. So, Vande Mataram. Today the topic of this spiritual discussion will be on divine marriage. The topic of discussion for today is the divine marriage. This is, of course, one oft discussed topic throughout. Most of the times, almost all the times, people keep asking, they have the query, they have the quest on their marriage. Because marriage, we know, is the most auspicious day in everybody's life that comes almost once in every life. Of course, now season and time and environment is changed, things are changing faster, but still then it is true that this auspicious occasion comes almost once in everybody's life. So people will be very much interested, very much anxious to get the blessings of the Supreme Mother. So we'll take the discussion on divine marriage today. Before going for divine marriage, we will have something on marriage, prerequisites of marriage. We know marriage is the union of the souls, not the union of bodies so far we have known. Marriages are done in heaven. This is not the right place. Of course, we are arranging everything. This mandap is there. These arrangements are there. These bridegrooms are there. Some travelers, co-travelers will, Barajatri will be there. So Barat will be there. Everything is there. This is there, but mostly thinking, mostly knowing, mostly taking the gist. So marriages are the union of the souls. It is done in the heaven. So this couple, so-called couple, the married couple, bride and bridegroom, they are chosen. They have come here. So the unknown lover waits for thee in the unknown. So there must be a query. People are there. This many types of marriage we see. Sometimes love marriage, sometimes arranged marriage. Many types of marriage we see. And most of the time also we see the captive life wedded her conqueror. Captive life, the life that is captive now, hara hua zindagi. So captive life wedded her conqueror, like we have seen in the case of Jodha and Akbar in the pages of the history. So this marriage, most auspicious occasion, eventually it takes place on the earth, in our midst. We see, we are most anxious for. Let us have some decent people say this marriage, family, children, they are definitely a certain sort of discipline in life. So almost the unmarried people, they are good, everything is good, but they are not always good subjects. So marriage brings discipline in life, we know, we feel, and we see. We have seen, there are records are there. There are a lot of examples are there. It is discipline in life. It has changed the life of even the animal man into a divine man, we have seen. So let us have, today we will discuss something on the divine marriage. So before going to divine marriage, we'll take a few lines on Sri Aurobindo's writings. We see the marriage of necessity with chance. The marriage of necessity with chance. This is a contradictory chance, a contradictory event. There is a necessity, and this marriage, this words chance. The marriage of evil with good in the same breast, in one breast, it also happened. The marriage of evil with good in one breast, that we have also seen. So many times we see, knowingly or unknowingly, different types of marriages we see in different religious sects. But so far we think in our community, so far we are concerned, this Gandharva set of marriage is most suitable for us. Still then Christians, they go to church and they get married. Like this, Muslims and other sects, they have their own type of marriage and all. But when we are going to discuss about the marriage, one beautiful three or four couple of lines we'll see from Savitri. An immortal moth in happy and endless fire. The moth is immortal, it comes, bright light attracts, it goes, gets attracted and gets itself burned hot and dies, still then it is happy. An immortal moth in the happy and endless fire, she burned in his sweet intolerant blaze, a captive life waited her conqueror. In his wide sky, a captive life waited her conqueror. She burned in the sweet, intolerant blaze, an immortal moth in happy and endless fire. In his wide sky, she built her world anew. The world, new world is started, it built anew. She gave to mind's calm pace the motor speed. The speed actually after like these things, the speed naturally accelerates. To thinking a need to live what the soul saw. Already I have told you, we have already discussed, we have seen marriage is the union of the souls. To living and impetus to know and see the secrets of life, it has to be seen. So all these gets impetus. There is also burning, there is blaze, moth is coming, intolerant blaze is there, it is sweetly suffering, smilingly it is getting burned, still then it is happy. This is the life, because it will bring new speed to the new calm pace, mind's calm pace, the motor speed is brought about, and to thinking the need to live what the soul saw, and the living and impetus to know and see. Again, we'll see married to all in happy difference, an image cast by one deep truth's absolute, an image cast by one deep truth's absolute, married to all in happy difference. Difference there, but difference is what is the type of difference in happy difference? Each gave its power to help the neighbor's parts. Each gave its power to help its neighbor's parts, but suffered no diminution by the gift. So it is win-win relation. It is with the give and take relation. There is no point of getting diminuted or getting win. So that is not the case there. Now itself we are going to see something on the divine marriage. When we are talking of the divine marriage, Sri Aurobindo quotes the divine marriage of the Satyavan and Savitri we have seen. The wedding of the eternal Lord and spouse took place again on earth in human forms. They don't belong to this lower hemisphere. They have come from the arena of the eternity. Here in this lower hemisphere, on this earth references, earthly surroundings, the wedding of the eternal Lord and spouse. They are not Lord and spouse, but not of the here of this birth of the eternal Lord and spouse took place again on earth in human forms. Then what happened? In human form, of course, they have got married. In a new act of the drama of the world, the united two began a greater age. The united two, already we have seen there are two who are one and play in many worlds. These are the Leela from the only one situation they have got their two different forms. Naturally and eventually they are only one. There are two who are one and play in many worlds. Here Sri Aurobindo speaks of the united two began a greater age. In the silence and murmur of that emerald world and the mutter of the priest wind's sacred verse, amid the choral whispering of the leaves, love's twain had joined together and grew one. Just imagine type of glorious discussion, that glorious description is there. The natural miracle was wrought once more. The natural miracle was wrought once more in the immutable ideal world. One human moment was eternal made. Already we have seen in the human forms, and here also Sri Aurobindo quotes, one human moment was eternal made. Just imagine how was the description, the gorgeous description, how it is taking place. Sri Aurobindo quotes, after choosing Sri Mother quotes, Sri Aurobindo quotes, O Satyavan, I have heard thee and I know that thou and only thou art he. Only two lines, few short two lines, that is the beginning that creates a new world and a new life starts from here. The new world is originating from that, emerging from that, those two words. Then what happens? Still in the course here. A candid garland set with simple forms, her rapid fingers taught a flower song. Just imagine now itself, ना गजरे की हार ना मोतियों के हार ना कोई किया श्रृंगार तो कितनी सुंदर हो. Just imagine her, the married, the divine marriage him. A candid garland set with simple forms, her rapid fingers taught a flower song. The stanza'd movement of a marriage hymn, profound in perfume and immersed in hue. They mixed their yearnings, colored signs, and made the bloom of the purity and passion one. Just imagine how the unification, how the union is going on, how the marriage is being held in this the woodlands, vast woodlands in this earthly atmosphere. She brought flower symbols of her offered life. Life, how is it life? The offered life. How it is getting symbolized? The flower symbol of her offered life. Then with raised hands that trembled a little now, the union, union, divine union is going on. So then with a raised hands are raised that trembled a little now. At the very closeness of her soul desired, it is the desire, it is the aspiration of the souls, her soul desired. This bond of sweetness, their bright union sign, she laid on the bosom coveted by her love. Only love, that divine love was only existing there, nothing else. Not the hunger of the heart, nor the burning of the flesh. It is only divine love that came from the divine to whom it will return back. This is the lila, this is the drama. Divine has come. They are actually expressing their divine events. They are attending here, they are celebrating here, they are organizing here. As if inclined before some gracious gods. Just imagine how the powerful feeling is there. As if inclined before some gracious god who has out of his mist of greatness shown to fill with beauty his adorers' showers. Just imagine. Then what happens? She bowed and touched his feet with whispering hands. This is, of course, we are Gandharva principle. We have seen that blessings is there, that surrender is there, that aspiration is there, that union is there. This sort of marriage mostly seen in our Hindu sects and Hindu culture. In Sanatana Dharma we find there. She bowed and touched his feet with worshipping hands. She made her life his world for whom to tread, and made her body the room for his delight. Just imagine how gloriously, gorgeously it is written. She made her life his world for him to trade. She can trade with his life. And made her body the room of his delight. Room, body for his delight. And his life for him to trade. Her beating heart a remembrance of bliss. He bent to her and took into his arm. They are married, yearning, joined like folded hopes. Just imagine. They are married, yearning, joined like a folded hopes, as if a whole rich world suddenly possessed. Wedded to all he had been, became himself. There was no separateness, no distance, no gap. So wedded to all he had been, became himself. An inexhaustible joy made his alone. He gathered all Savitri into his clasp. Just imagine how the union of the soul is taking place. This is the divine marriage, it is going on. So when it is the thought 12 sweetings months are given to him and her, this day returning Satyavan must die. So she is advised to depart and to carry care to get someone else. That time actually Sri Aurobindo mother argues, when once my heart chooses not again, the word I have spoken can never be erased. It is written in the record book of God. This is the union. This is the divine marriage. Thank you.